All right, now, so I'm happy to tell you that Sound of Freedom, this film that's came out of nowhere on a $15 million budget, a film that has been shunned, has been trashed by the media, has been totally sabotaged in many cases in theaters, and we've been gaslit saying, you can't go see that movie because it's something else, there's this and that, and you can't go see that. This film is doing something that we hadn't seen maybe ever in Hollywood. Independent film, be shelved, come back to life, and beat out major blockbuster franchises in the heart of summer and still have legs on 1,000 screens less than said blockbuster. Incredible. Let's go over here to my tracking here, and I will show you that. We'll see here, Sound of Freedom right here has grossed $124 million total. No international gross whatsoever right now, so there's still room for this film to do more. Here's the thing I want to tell you about. Mission Impossible has only grossed $104 million so far. Indiana Jones, a Disney film, has only grossed $152 million on budgets of $290 and $320 million respectively, and giving both those franchises a huge hole to climb out of. Indiana Jones, as I'm going to show you here in a second, will not. Mission Impossible 7 might, but I'll give you the reason why I think that right now is in jeopardy. Let's jump on over to the actual domestic box office. So here's the thing. People will say, hey, you know, Barbie's doing this and Oppenheimer's doing this and Sound of Freedom finished in third. Isn't that bad? No, not at all. Why? Because Barbie is the most recognizable character for girls, definitely, probably any brand for toys in the world. Barbie is it. I don't know of a single female in my life that either likes Barbie now or liked them in the past. It's just that popular. Plus you have Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, a huge cast of stars that people like, and it's marketed pretty well, I guess. But again, it appears to be very woke. I will not see it. I will not. However, the key thing is, how will this film do on week 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so on? That's the big key there, because that's really what this is all about, is legs. If it has legs, then it can go on like Titanic did, stayed in theaters forever, and it just grossed money and money and money. So you never know until you go into the future. But right now, a couple indicators that will tell you if a film has legs, and I will show you that Sound of Freedom has both of those. Number one, where is the percentage of drop from the previous week? Look, Sound of Freedom, 26.2% from last week. No film in the top 10 has that kind of drop off. You see 64, 45, 50, 36, 53, 67, 67, 71. It's just very difficult for a film not to drop a lot. And another indicator is how many theaters are being dropped or added. In this case, Sound of Freedom has added 20 screens or 20 theaters, but Mission Impossible has already begun to lose theaters. That is not good. Look at Indiana Jones. As I mentioned before, this film is no longer viable. Lost 980 screens in 1 week. Also, let's look at Elemental, another film that's Disney that the critics, the show media are saying, hey, this is gonna make a comeback. That film has lost 515 theaters. Or what about Little Mermaid? The film that may be the one that actually ended the run of Disney. You know, the first Little Mermaid was the one that actually sparked the reemergence of Disney. Well, this Little Mermaid may be the one that sparked the end of Disney. Has lost 995 screens. That to me tells me that those films are not gonna be making much more money at all. They'll be out of the theater pretty soon. So with that happening, Sound of Freedom at 26% drop, adding 20 screens, still 1,000 screens less than Mission Impossible, and still beating it on a weekend in the middle of summer. It's absolutely phenomenal, but it's also historic. What do you guys think about this? We got to think about Sound of Freedom. Are you going to go see it? Are you going to pay forward money for people who can't see it? I'm curious to know what you think, because I will see it again probably this week as well. And I just am so excited about this film, and I can't wait to come back and report to you again and tell you how it's just utterly decimating Hollywood and changing the landscape of independent film and faith-based film and films that have real purpose.